So this video is going to talk about 3 reasons why your channel is not growing or growing fast enough, okay? So if you're interested in that topic, please remember to stay tuned to the end of the video. These tips will help you to make some changes so that you can start growing. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Yo-sha and I'm your go-to girl for all things real. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 3 reasons that your channel is not growing or that you're just not growing fast enough. So the first reason that your channel is not growing is because your channel and your content is not searchable. When people go on to the search bar, they type in words and then results come up. And so when someone types in keywords on YouTube, there are a list of videos that will come up on the first page. You want your video to come up on the first page when someone is searching for something that's relevant to your video. In order for the video to do that, you have to make sure that your title, your thumbnail, your description box, and your tags are going to have relevant terms to what the person searched. So I'm going to give you 2 examples from my channel. One that is like a advertiser-friendly video and one that was not so advertiser-friendly. And just kind of talk about how that helped boost visibility to my channel. And hopefully that'll help you get an understanding. So recently I was scammed. It was a hair company that had an advertisement on Facebook. And it was called LoraWigs. And I had a feeling deep down that it may not be what it was supposed to be. Like, I thought it was too good to be true a little bit, maybe about this much. Not enough to not fall for it, but enough to kind of like, I'm gonna record this, right? So I made a video, and I happened to be like the first person to actually record a video about it. So that helped me rank when someone typed in LoraWig because nobody else had talked about that. The other thing is I utilize my description box, my title, my tags, and I promoted it, which I'm going to talk about promoting your videos, promoting your channel in the next tip. But that video did very, very well. Like, if you're scrolling through my page, you're going to see that my videos get about 100 views on average. There are some videos that take off and they get thousands of views, but this particular video ended up getting over 800 views in comparison to my average 100. And the reason why that video did so well is because the content itself was searchable. And when you go and you look in the analytics, I'm going to try to overlay it so y'all can see. People were actually searching LoraWig, LoraWig shop, LoraWig scam, LoraWig bad, LoraWig good, LoraWig review. And I had all of those things in the title, the description box, the hashtags in the description box, the actual tag section in the description box. And that helped people to find my video when they were searching. That video did very well because strangers were able to find the video and watch the video because they wanted to know, am I going to get scammed if I buy this? Oh, sis got scammed. Oh my gosh, thank you. Let me type a sentence and tell her why this happened to me too, or why I'm so glad that she made this video. YouTube algorithm sees that. They recommend the video to more people. More people are seeing it. Now, I'm not going to tell y'all I didn't promote that video, which is why I said promotion, that's going to go in a separate tip, the next tip actually, so keep watching. But that video did so much better because it was searchable. Put the name of the company in the title. If you're doing reviews, put the name of the product in the title because people are searching that product. Okay. Now, that was advertiser friendly. That videos made me a little money. And when I say a little, I mean a little, but that's okay because there's some videos that only made no money, you know. There's another video on my channel, a whole playlist actually, about my birth control experiences with Nexplanon. Now, YouTube always tries to demonetize those videos, but there's nothing wrong with what I'm saying. Long story short, those videos have allowed a lot of strangers to find my channel. And those videos, a lot of them were made before I started being really consistent with my channel and taking it seriously. And I noticed that the searchability of all those videos in that playlist is very high. People are searching to find out what this birth control does, if this birth control works. And my tags, my titles are very simple and they go straight to the point. Now, I also want to mention that my thumbnails have not always been good. And I mean, I still feel like my thumbnails could improve. I think that thumbnail in combination with searchability is important. If you don't know how to do the white line on your thumbnail, then keep the thumbnail simple. Make sure that the picture is clear. If it doesn't need text, don't use text. If you're going to use text, make sure your people can see the text, okay? If you have an aesthetic, that's fine, but don't get so caught up in the aesthetic that you haven't tagged the video, titled the video, wrote words in the description box so people can find it. In addition to being searchable, you want to promote yourself, and you want to promote yourself in more than one place. Promote your channel. Don't be ashamed of your channel. Don't keep your channel a secret. If you have to make a separate social media account for your channel, then do that. Make the separate Facebook account, make the separate Twitter account, make everything to where it goes with your YouTube channel and use them. Log into them every week, multiple times a week, okay? So you want to use your social media to promote yourself, but you also want to use hashtags that are relevant to what you're uploading. Now on Instagram and Twitter, you might have to use different strategies. With Twitter, what I like about Twitter is that you can be discovered by strangers rather easily. Twitter has like searchability without the use of hashtags. You can be discovered if someone searches for a word. Instagram, I feel like the hashtags help, but in some instances, the hashtags may be going away, so you have to be a little more creative with getting yourself out there. But the point is, if you put those hashtags in your comment section and or the description of your photos when you post, or your videos when you post on Instagram, it's a great way to get yourself out there so that people can find you. Someone asked me like how I promote my own content, and I use everything that I can. So I start with YouTube itself, and I will promote the video in my community tab and tell people that I have a new video. That way those that are subscribed to my channel or recommended of my channel will see the post and come and show love on YouTube. And another thing I do is I post the video on my YouTube Facebook page. I have a Facebook page for my channel. It is Miss Exclusive 4. Please follow that page if you're on Facebook. I'd really appreciate it. And I started using my Facebook page more this year, and I've definitely noticed the growth and the insights on it. I haven't mastered it, but I recommend that you do that, especially if you're trying to separate your personal page from your YouTube page. Go ahead and create a separate page for promoting your videos. That way, people that actually support your channel will follow you there, and they will not be annoyed with you posting YouTube and lifestyle stuff on it. I have maybe like a little under 300 following me on my Facebook page, but I noticed that once I started separating my content and moving it to the Miss Exclusive 4 page, I started to get more engagement, because the people that follow me are either other content creators and or friends that know me in real life that love to see my content. Also, you can support other content creators easier as well, because you can follow them. You can mention brands, you can mention groups, you can mention things that are relevant to your posts, and it doesn't kind of clog the news feed of people that are not interested. The whole point of creating that separate page is to have people that are there to support you actually support you, instead of them just be there and take up space. And if you need to do that with Instagram, then do that too. I promote myself on my Instagram story, my Instagram feed. Sometimes I will record a snippet from my YouTube video, and then I will edit it on my iPhone and put it on my Instagram. A lot of people do that. They use Canva, they use other tools to kind of boost attention. I keep mine very simple, okay? I literally just screen record, crop it, keep the part that I want, put it on my Instagram feed, and I use hashtags that relate. Don't just use the same hashtags over and over again. Every video is different. So if the video is not the same every single time, you don't want to use the same hashtags, because number one, Instagram will shadow ban you, but number two, you want to make sure that you're tapping into the right audience. So with the LoraWig scam video, I made sure to use like LoraWig, because that post was about LoraWig, and people have still been clicking on that post. If I would have just did my regular Ask Yo-sha, YouTuber, blah, 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 so many people that were not relevant to that topic may have not found me. So you want to be creative in that and, you know, use a little bit of judgment based on what the video is about. Know what's trending, because sometimes those trending hashtags will help you. I posted a video about this wig that I received, and like the bangs were super long and I didn't like that. And in that video I used Not the Bayang, because that was like trending right then, and that helped people find the video. So play with the hashtags, but promote yourself and also be mindful of what's going on. YouTube makes it really easy for you to share to other social media. Like there's a share link, you can click it and it says share to Twitter, and it'll give you this generic title of your video shared via @ and it tags YouTube thing. You can erase it and kind of make it your own, but yeah, share your videos. Like at one point I used to share it on Snapchat and it would DM everybody that I followed. And I mean, I don't do that no more, because when folks click on stuff and they don't watch it all the way through, it messes up your watch time. But you know, do what works for you. Sub for sub, I wouldn't recommend that, because that just kills your watch time. You can reach 1,000 subscribers fast in some instances, but your watch time is gonna suck. So biggest tip I can give you that is not even supposed to be part of this video is that you want to build your watch time up and your subscribers up at the same time. Okay, you don't want to have like watch time up here but only 100 subscribers or 300 subscribers, because you're not gonna get monetized. You don't want to have 2,000 subscribers and 2,000 watch hours, because you're still not gonna get monetized. So you want to build those up together. Okay, and I mean, if you get the watch time first, that's great. You know, maintain that, because that means you're gonna end up getting your paycheck when you do get monetized. The hours are gonna be there. But when it comes to like strategy and stuff like that, sub for sub is not a good strategy if you're not working on watch time at the same time. It's not a good strategy, period. So don't hear this and say, oh, okay, I'm gonna go sub for sub. That's not what I'm saying. That doesn't work. Next, and the last tip, is consistency. Consistency is the main reason that you're not growing. And I want to deep dive into that and just say that you got to be consistent in order to grow. I talked a lot about promoting yourself, and I think it also goes hand in hand. Consistently promoting yourself, consistently uploading, consistently paying attention to trends in your niche, consistently listening to your audience, reading your comments, responding to your comments, consistently being present in the YouTube community is very, very important. It's not just about hitting upload every week or 2 times a week or 3 times a week. If you're doing all of that and you're still not growing, there is something missing that you need to deep dive into. Consistently looking at your analytics is so, so, so important. If you don't look at what you did before, but you're still creating content after, what are you learning? It is very important to regularly assess your analytics, assess your community, and get a feel for what your subscribers want. When you're small, you can't post a poll on the community tab and ask, hey, what do you guys want to see from me? So you have to look at those comments and your analytics section to see what they're looking for based on search, based on reach. Look on the reach tab and the audience tab in your analytics to see what your viewers want. Honestly, it's based on the community that you build. Like, I'm subscribed to Kie RaShon. She does wig reviews and her community is amazing, okay? But what I noticed about Kie, I've been following her since she was very small. I think she has like over 40,000 subscribers now. But the point is, her personality is on point. Along with her personality being on point, she responds to her subscribers. She posts to her community tab regularly, like not daily, but damn near daily, okay? If not daily, it's like around her YouTube schedule. It's such a great strategy, and it's such a good example to follow if you're in the beauty community. And the point of me bringing that up is to say that she paid attention to what her viewers liked, wanted, and their feedback, and she gave it to them. And that is the best way to build your tribe. You can't just, oh, well, I upload 3 times a week. How are you connecting with your community? You got to ask yourself that. If you're spending so much time that you're not even paying attention to what's actually going on in the YouTube app, then your community is going to lack. And when you try to talk to your community, they're not going to talk back to you. The first step to get better with that is to respond to your comments, definitely. But pay attention to comments that come from videos that you're not promoting as well. So like, if you're promoting videos, you got new videos dropping Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right? And let's say you made this video about tea for cramps 6 months ago, and you get some comments on that video that you did not promote that week. You need to go over to that video and see what's going on with it, because YouTube might be suggesting that video. YouTube might be promoting that video more. It's so important to consistently assess what's organically taking place. If you are promoting yourself, that's fine, but make sure that you understand that there's other stuff going on your channel at the same time. Sometimes you're so distracted by what you're currently doing that you're not paying attention to what else was working organically. And if you're not assessing your analytics, you're going to miss what's going on with your older content that could be telling you what you need to be working on next. I hope that makes sense. All I'm trying to say is you got to be consistent, and more than just I upload every week and I'm not getting anywhere. You're not growing because you're not taking the time to assess. And you're not taking the time to assess what's organically happening for your channel. For me, evergreen content has sustained my channel. And it took me, I think, maybe the beginning of 2019 to realize, like, I'm making all these new videos. Like, I did home buying videos. I'm doing this house stuff. And, like, nobody cares. And then I had to go back and look at my analytics and realize, oh my gosh, a lot of my subscribers may have subscribed because I did piercing videos. Let me go back to doing that. A lot of my subscribers may have subscribed because I was doing relationship talk. I need to start doing that again. A lot of my viewers may have subscribed because I was giving advice and I was actually responding to the comments and making content about it. So I started doing that to tap into that audience again, and that kind of helped to bring visibility. I noticed that when I do videos about YouTube growth, I do get new subscribers from that. People from Facebook groups and people that are just new to YouTube that like what I have to say and can appreciate the authenticness. I don't know, y'all, but the real, okay? Y'all appreciate the real that I'm bringing. If you want me to continue doing videos giving you advice on how to grow your channel, then let me know in the comment section down below. If you have questions, also let me know that as well. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Help me reach 10,000 subscribers, y'all. And I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye. Oh my goodness, I'm frustrated. Okay, I'm gonna do it again because I love y'all, but I was in here talking for the last like 15 minutes and it wasn't recording, so.